I'll be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea how we got through that last night. That was probably one of the worst performances of the season by far. Stoke completely outplayed us for the entire fucking game. I mean, it was just almost embarrassing, if I'm honest with you, but somehow we won that game. I feel sorry for those Stoke fans that made the trip all the way down to London just to watch their team lose, because they were the better team. They completely outplayed us all night, you know. Everything in midfield, they just wanted it more than us, you know, but yet we still somehow got through. I don't know how we got through. It was easily one of the worst performances of the season by far. You know, it was almost like, you know, Palace didn't care, you know, at the time, which was a bit shocking, if I'm honest with you. It was a very debatable team that he put out, if I'm honest with you. I wasn't very sure about Tayo Arola at left back, but you know, if he's good enough, give him a chance. And you know, I thought he was pretty decent. I don't think he was great. I mean, I thought he made several mistakes, but he's young. He will learn from that. You know, it's only his first senior start, so he did a decent job on his debut. What I didn't understand in the starting lineup was why Gallagher was dropped. If Gallagher was dropped, why didn't he play Eze? Edouard as well. I feel them two deserve a lot more than what they're getting right now. Yeah, I've got a lot of thoughts right now, you know, spiralling in my head. Hey guys, how's it going? Edstar here, back with another episode of Operation Palace. Palace 2, Stoke 1, we are safely just about through to the Emirates FA Cup quarter-finals, which was very nice to see. If I'm honest with you, it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. I was there at the game last night. If I'm honest with you, I was more pissed off with the stewarding. The stewarding was absolutely pathetic last night. This is what I want to get into before I start this video as well. The stewarding was absolutely pathetic last night. So many people were in the wrong fucking seats. There were people in our seats that I fucking bought with my own fucking money, and they thought they could try and sit in our fucking seats. I was absolutely furious. How dare you? How fucking dare you? It was absolutely fucking shameful. I gave him a fucking mouthful. He was lucky I didn't get punched him in the fucking head. I mean, I don't want to threaten violence on YouTube, but Jesus Christ, he was an absolute idiot. If he ever watches this video, seriously, what are you playing at? Do not sit in my seat, that one that I paid for. The stewarding last night was absolutely pathetic. So many people were standing by the sides of the row. What is that? What is that? It was absolutely shameful. Like, your your stewards may as well just get sacked. The whole fucking lot of them. Absolutely rubbish. Absolutely pathetic. Why are they just standing there, not doing anything? Like, people were obviously in the wrong fucking seats, and they did nothing about it. No, literally, when I got home that last night, yeah, I literally complained. I complained and I said, they normally send you a little survey saying, how was your experience? I gave 1 out of 10 on everything. 1 out of 10, because I was fuming. Absolutely fuming. Like, you just don't do that sort of stuff. Anyway, enough of the rant, because I'm gonna get angrier even thinking about it. Some of the comments I got as well, I'm not gonna repeat on here as well, but like, there were a lot of swearing. A lot of swearing. I'm not gonna get into that on YouTube because I'll get demonetised, no my luck. You know, somebody will pick me up in the comments and just say, oh, he's moaning, oh, he's getting so much abuse. If you actually saw the amount of abuse that I get at football matches, yeah, you'd understand, okay? Don't come at me with that crap, okay? Don't call me unprofessional. I am a professional person, okay? But I will not tolerate any sort of crap at football. I'm not. I've had enough of it. You don't call me names. Like, don't. You just don't do that. Anyway, enough of the rant. Let's go back to the game. let's be honest with you, it was not a pretty performance, was it? It was really, really not, like... It was a really rubbish performance. Like, so many of the balls that we had in the defensive area, we just kept passing it back. They looked like they were too scared. Like, it was just... I don't know what they were doing. Like... I've got nothing positive to say about that performance. Somehow we won the game. That's the only thing I can say. Like, Stoke had really good chances in that game to win the game, if I was honest with you. But, you know, I'm really bloody annoyed. Like, we should be doing a lot better than this. You know, convincingly we got... It wasn't even convincingly. You know, we got very lucky. Very, very lucky. And, you know, Stoke wanted it more than us. A championship team wanted it more than us. And I don't understand what is wrong with this team. You know, at the weekend I thought Burnley wanted it more than us as well. Like, we played it straight into their hands. And, you know, these player ratings are not going to be very high. Just to pre-warn you now, they're not going to be high at all. Let's start off with Jack Buckland in goal. Nothing you could have done about the goal. Nothing at all. It was a really good play from Romain Sawyers down the right hand side. If anything, I'm blaming, you know, the young left back Adam Arola, but he's young. You know, he will make mistakes. It's as simple as that. And if anything, I'm all blaming Klein because he should have stopped the run. You know, you should not allow the runner into the box. It's really rubbish defending from Klein, but you know, it was a really good play from them all together. So I can't blame Buckland for the goal. If I'm honest with you, I thought he had a howler. If I'm honest with you, you know, in the last 10 minutes or so, Stoke could have won the game. What's he doing from that corner? If you're going to go for the corner, get a connection on it. Don't miss the fucking ball. It comes out to one of their attackers and he tries lobbing it into the net, into an empty net. But luckily Anderson was there on the line. I think it was Anderson on the line anyway. I'm not 100% sure. But what is he doing? Somebody tell me in the comments. What is he doing? Like, it's just stupid. For that decision alone, I'm actually going to give Buckland a 4 out of 10 because I thought that was really poor. I didn't think he had a good game at all, if I'm honest with you. Next, I'm going to get into the young left back Adam Arola. I thought he was okay. I didn't think he was brilliant. I didn't think he made a couple of mistakes, but I think he will learn from this. You know, he's a young kid at the end of the day. He's just made his senior debut. Okay, so I'm not going to tear into him. You know, I thought it was a decent performance from him. I see what he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to copy what Tyreek Mitchell's doing, but you know, he needs time to perfect that if he's going to have a regular place in this team. For his performance, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. I thought it was okay. It wasn't anything special. You know, he made a couple of mistakes, if I'm honest with you. And, you know, if anything, you know, I think he will learn from this. So, yeah, 5 out of 10 for Adam Arola. Next, I'm going to go into Mark Gahey. I thought he was okay. I didn't think he was spectacular. He made the good defensive clearances when he did. You know, he made several good clearances, if anything. He was probably another reason why we won the game, if I'm honest with you. You know, we've done what we needed to do at the back. If anything, I think he could have stopped the Sawyers cross, but that's probably me being a bit cynical, you know. But if we got anything on the cross, he might have put it past Buckland in the goal. So can't really blame anyone for the goal. It was just a really good play from Sawyers. So I thought Gahey was good. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go into Joachim. Joachim Andersen is up next. Didn't really quite work out for him, if I'm honest with you. His direct play was just not working. It was not working at all. You know, the balls over the top regularly found the Stoke defenders. It didn't find anyone in a red and blue shirt. So it was quite concerning. I don't think he had one of his best performances. And I am going to give Andersen a 5 out of 10. Next, I'm going to get into Nathaniel Klein. Not one of his best performances, if I'm honest with you. I think, if anything, he's probably at fault for the goal for Stoke. He should be doing much better. He really should be doing much better defensively. He should not be beaten to, the ball, if I'm honest with you. But, I'm not going to tear into Klein. I don't think he had a bad performance. I'm going to give Klein a 5 out of 10. Up next, we had Will Hughes. Not one of his best, if I'm honest with you. He had a very sloppy game. He gave a lot of the ball away to Stoke. He couldn't keep hold of it in midfield. I think he had a very sloppy game. A lot of people might disagree with me saying that, but if I'm honest with you, not one of his best. I'm going to give Hughes a 4 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go into... Who am I going to go into next? I'm going to go into Checo Kouyaté next. If I'm honest with you, yes, he did get the goal, but he gave a lot of the ball away as well. Him and Hughes gave a lot of the ball away. He'd made a couple of really good tackles, as he always does, and he got the goal, but I didn't think it was one of his best performances. And I am going to give Kouyaté a 5 out of 10. Next, who am I going to get into next? I'm going to get into Jordan Ayew next. What did he do? What did he do for 64 minutes? Somebody tell me. Why is he in the team? Why is he in the team? People might think I'm being a bit harsh saying that, but I don't understand why he's in the team. He doesn't do anything. What, because he wins fouls? Really? We're actually relying on Ayew to win fouls for us. Give me a break. If I'm honest with you, he lost the ball quite a lot in that position in the third. And if I'm honest with you, I was really disappointed with this performance. And I'm going to give Ayew also a 4 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go into... Who am I going to go into next? I'm going to go into Michael Elise. Definitely was one of the brightest sparks in the team. 100%. He definitely tried to get us into the game. Yeah, it was more about the substitutes for this game, if I'm honest with you, rather than the starting 11. So the substitutes are probably going to get a higher mark. But for me, Elise, it was an okay. It was an okay performance. He didn't really cause the defence any problems. A couple of snapshots here and there, but if I'm honest with you, it wasn't one of his best games. I'm going to give Elise a 6 out of 10. Next, I'm going to get into Wilf Zaha. Didn't really do anything, did he? He was not threatening whatsoever. A couple of good touches here and there. Not really a spark in from him, if I'm honest with you, and I think this was one of his poorer games. And I'm going to give Zaha a 5 out of 10. Next, and finally, Philippe Matetta. He had no service. It's as simple as that. He had absolutely no service at all. What can he do on that? He can't do a single thing on that. Philippe Matetta. If you're gonna play Matetta, you've got to give him the service. And I don't think he had a single bit of service at all. We only had 2 shots on target. If I'm honest with you, Matetta, because he didn't have any service, I can only give a 5 out of 10. The changes, Riedewald came on and won the game, of course, so he did make an impact. It was nice to see that celebration as well, because he's never scored at home before, so it was lovely to see him run to the home end, the Homesdale end, which is lovely to see. It's a good finish as well, to be fair. I was thinking at the time, that's not going in. That's not going to go in. That's just so many bodies in the way. Somehow it went in. I was quite surprised that it went in, but it went in. It doesn't matter. We got what we needed to do. And Riedewald, I'm probably going to give man of the match to, if I'm honest with you. That's saying something. That's how poor we were. I'm going to give Riedewald a 7 out of 10. Who else did we bring on? We brought on Schlupp. Didn't really do anything, if I'm honest with you. Going to give a 5. Milivojevic didn't really do anything either. 5 out of 10. Gallagher got the assist for Riedewald's winner, so I'm going to give him a good, decent mark. I thought he was pretty decent when he came on, so I'm going to give Gallagher a 6 out of 10. Benteke, not enough time to rate him, so I'm just going to not bother rating Benteke. But yeah, somehow we got away with that. Somehow we're into the Emirates FA Cup quarter-final draw, which is happening tomorrow. I will probably give my reaction to that maybe Friday, maybe Saturday morning, on my way up to Wolves, because again, this weekend we are going up to Wolves, and I am actually going to the game. So if you have enjoyed this Operation Palace video, it has gone on for a little bit too long for my liking. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these, hit the subscribe button as well, turn on all your notifications so you don't miss when I go live for my next video. And until I see you for that preview, take it easy.